Hello, Collective. How are you today? For people who don't know, I am Wendy, and I am taking a chance and putting myself out there so that I can gain more confidence in my ability to be seen on camera. That's always been something that's made me very fearful, maybe because camera is forever and memory fades over time. So, I don't know. But I am diving into the unknown. I am doing what makes me fearful, and I'm doing that so that I can come out a more complete, better person on the other side. That would give me even a larger tool belt in order to provide to you the things that I used that have worked, that have given me the freedom to conquer my fear and do what makes me nervous and be on camera. And I am very grateful that I'm able to do this because it just makes it a more complete package that I can offer because I'm still going through trials and tribulations. I'm still going through the uneasy feeling of, life and what's going to be next on my journey. And I am very happy to say that as much as I am fearful, I am certainly eager and willing not only to get my toes wet, but to submerge my whole body in the unknown so that I could come out a better person on the other side, which would give me more tools in order to be able to help you better. And my goal is to not only be known, right? But also to be available. So in the future, excuse me, in the future, I do plan on having a larger platform where I can invite people so that I would be able to give them the tools that they need in order to get to where I am. And this way, it'll give me more confidence so that at the end, I would be able to bring my journey as far as I possibly can in order to meet the multitude, to be able to give my gifts so that other people can enjoy them, use them, grow from them, and be a better person in the end. I also know that it's going to be a very difficult journey and it's going to take a lot of determination because when we look into ourselves to find out what doesn't serve us anymore, it actually can make us very sad because you think that you worked your entire life and you've gotten everything that you have through, hard work, sweat, determination, and then, only to find out that you've got to release it because it really isn't serving you. Those were lessons that came very difficult for me because I was always afraid that if I, you know, didn't leave at least one string available for someone to hold on to, that they would fall so far down, I wouldn't be able to save them or they wouldn't be able to save themselves. But only through my awakening did I find out that it's not about me forcing upon someone, whether it's someone I care about or someone who is walking down the street that I have not yet met. Um, they have to want to do it themselves. They have to want to reach up. They have to want to grow and to heal and to ascend. And some people do and some people don't. And it's time for them now and it'll be time for them soon. And maybe it won't even be time for them because they would be so afraid. But I'm here to tell you that wherever you stand on your path in where we are in today's world, I will definitely be able to reach you, whatever level that you're on, and walk with you so we could ascend as high as we can. Because I do know that it's not like we don't need each other because we do. We're all interconnected And when one helps another, we help everyone. And that's the goal of the game. At least that's what my intuition is telling me. So in the future, you will see that I will um, broaden my horizons by giving the collective, giving you, and a way to reach me easier other than leaving comments. Although any comments that you leave, I will certainly respond to, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Friends are good to have. And anyone who wants to extend themselves, it wouldn't be like you were extending yourself to a stranger. You'd be extending yourself to your friend, because I am your friend. And when you trust yourself to be able to stick your toe in that water to see how far you could go, we could do it together. And I know that you will prosper on the other side. And you will have a world at your fingertips that you never ever thought was available. Because that's where I'm standing right now. I'm standing in a world that I never thought was going to be available to me. And I am here. So if I could be here, you could be here, where we both belong, in the spotlight. Because, we are filled with light. So why should it not shine upon us? And what I found was that we're actually the light, and we're shining it upon ourselves. So it's actually emitting from us and raining down upon us. So we are in control of how we feel and what we want and how we do it. And I know that even though that road is scary, because it was scary for me, it is still scary for me, but I also don't know what the word can't means. I was never allowed to use that word. And I never actually incorporated it into my vocabulary or into any of my actions. So at least you know that my gumption is strong. And if you don't think you've got enough gumption, I've got enough gumption for us both. That I know. Because one thing I do know is I don't give up, I don't give in, and I just keep going. And I get it wrong, I keep doing until I get it right. And if I learned it wrong, then I have to go back and refigure it out, which happened to me a great deal in my past. But you know what? Those were learning lessons that I'm glad that I had, because perception is really easy to misunderstand. Not just yours, but other people's as well. And those are just some of the steps in where enlightenment and empowerment are made. And I know the journey is a beautiful journey of ascension, love, light, and empowerment. Together, we will climb every mountain and conquer every stone, because we're not going to trip, we're not going to fall. But if we do, we will certainly get up and brush ourselves down to release all that negative energy so it can transmute back into the ground and come back into love and light and positivity for the universe, for the flowers, for the grass, for the trees. So don't think that any negative feeling that you might have is something that you're stuck with, because you could just brush it down, brush it away, brush it towards the ground, and ask the universe to transmute it from negative into positive, from hate to love, to give it back to the universe so that the energy will continue to flow strong, because we are energy. We are love. We are light. We are the best versions of ourselves. And I know The world is just waiting for all of us to step into it. Come with me. Together, let's brighten everybody's day, night, weekend, every day, every minute. We can do it. I know we can. Until the next time, my friends, I do look forward. Blessed be.